Murder Drones, Episode 2, Heartbeat. After the release of the pilot, Glitch kind of immediately knew they had a success, with more views with this one pilot than both their previous shows, and after 3 years it's still their most popular non-digital circus thing. So Drones made it to series after a year and some change. It's a pretty long time to keep an audience's attention, but remember, this is indie animation. It took 10 years to get a second episode to Welcome to Hell, and only the first part of it. Either way, we open with N serving drinks to shadow people in a Victorian mansion in what looks like a different show. It's an interesting way to depict the humans being slightly disremembered by N, to have them literally all blur together. Or it's an interesting way to save on designing background characters. The main one questions where exactly they gain wigs for all the drones, but no time to question, because past N and past V have the most stereotypical rom-com meet-cute ever, where they literally bump into each other, simultaneously say they weren't looking, grabbing the same glass, pulling away, and blush. You can tell things are different because V had glasses because she was a nerd.
Move it, moron. Hi, Tessa.
You can tell past J was different because she had feet.
Another one.
This is Tessa. You can tell she's going to be important because she has a different character design than the other humans. And she has another drone, which causes N to freak. Murder drones sleep upside down like vampire bats. Apparently the trio has been hanging out in the drop pod. Uzi found this cool symbol thing, and you can immediately tell the animation is way better than the pilot. The pilot's animation wasn't bad, but you can tell there's a lot more money behind this. Like comparing Uzi, her series design's a lot more vibrant, her eyes and hair being way more purple and her body being way more glossy. She's got that thing in her eye again, but it's gone to purple and it breaks mirrors.
That's weird and concerning.
Bite me. This is probably you weirdo's fault.
Wanna do an autopsy to find out?
N is wearing the pilot's gear. V has bubble wands. It's cute, doesn't really make sense, and is probably just here to show off the animation can make light reflection. And speaking of impressive, we can see N reflect in the mirror in the back that has somehow repaired itself. N questions Uzi's revenge against the humans, Exterminatus plan, but Uzi reminds them saying that they were sent here with no way of returning home, and they turn your memories to soup. V has a chain from her neck to the ground. Even though she has a tail full of acid that can pierce metal, her arms are not restrained at all, despite the fact they can turn into different weapons. She has razor-sharp wings, and even Uzi can bend a wrench, so the murder drone can do way worse. Instead, she just points out the fact that the disassembly drones were sent here for a job, and Uzi doesn't know if the worker drones were actually innocent. I do know I really love the reflection of V's lights in Uzi, and pulls them away and mentions that Jay was getting orders from someone somehow.
Quit complicating my murder plan.
At least now we have a unique smack sound effect rather than using the stock one from the pilot. Back in the vault, we are finally cleaning up as the lights go out, and yeah, we see Jay, but she's reforming a little wrong. Absolute solver. And she becomes John Carpenter's The Thing. This is a well done horror scene because we're expecting Jay to be reforming just for it to be twist and it's even worse. But even scarier than body horror, school. Even worse than that, parent-teacher conferences. Khan actually thinks pretty highly of Uzi, just for the teacher to smack him back to reality with these How I Met Your Mother style cutaways.
Uzi, please sit normal.
Bite me.
Well, at least she's being constructive of a programming class, even if it is Java and half the class is probably on Max games or free math games.
Uzi, give Braden back his sentience.
Bite me. Her. I started it, and also I'm dumb.
Get it? Because they're robots.
Uzi, you have to partner up.
Several people wanted to, for the record.
No, he didn't. You freak us out.
But mostly bite me.
Yeah, that was basically how I was in school projects, too. Also, why is Uzi hiding? Also, Lizzie's played by Filipino actress Caitlin Dion. Of course, being like American schools, the teacher immediately assumes because Uzi's not getting along with everyone, clearly she's either a delinquent or the R word. Khan takes offense. Meanwhile, Uzi's sweating in the snow because she finds the railgun with a Thad attached. And much like the pilot, he's here to get the plot moving and tells them that people are going missing, including the body of Jay. Everyone just keeps falling for the low-res hologram trick. So heading back to the vault.
Welcome back, Thad. Wait, isn't she grounded or something?
My dad been saying I'm grounded?
Genocide robot?
You literally made an I'm sorry card.
Oh, all right. Just don't do it again. Get in here, you goobs.
Well, that was ridiculously easy. I guess they're leaving V back at the drop pod with CSI Drone Division, just for it to be revealed that all of them, but the one lady, is a hologram. Back at the parent teachers, we see Absolute Solver trying to break into the class, but the teacher's busy with brain rot, and we learn some stuff from Doll, like she can speak Russian for some reason, and her family's dead. Solver turns into not Lizzie, so she goes to open the door. But meanwhile, with Shaggy, Velma, and Fred, they're investigating and find the Absolute Solver, which Shaggy immediately recognizes as the thing in Velma's eye. Then a hand crawls in and grabs Thad. But luckily, N just has a shuriken.
I want a freaking ninja star.
Where did N freaking get it? But it can also be Denji. I guess Solver's holograms have to be active for a while for them to look good. Close up of the railgun, Uzi's a diva main, no surprise. But then the Thad hologram starts talking like Siri. Kicking the ninja star, freeing Thad, he runs away, inviting them to the shindig.
We're busy then anyway, so whatever. So lame.
What's with the voice, Jay?
Absolute Solvers played by Alana Fitzgerald, non-binary legend, and later will play Mel in the Gaslight District. So yeah, it's technically not Jay, but they're trying to reform them by assimilating people. Like John Carpenter's The Thing. And there's some connection with Uzi's mom. Officially, this specific monster is known as Eldritch J, and they rip apart Khan. But it was an illusion, and N saves her. Just for the very real explosion of the railgun. Well, at least it took out Eldritch J. Or did it? As it became a little crab thing.
Get snuck upon. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
And it turns into a black hole. Uzi is incredibly concerned on what exactly is wrong with the murder drones. Also, Khan is okay, but N is not as he leaves to go sulk with V. Meanwhile, with Doll, a bug crawls up on her and she explodes it, revealing that she has solver powers, which she used to prevent Eldritch J from attacking everyone in the classroom. Also, she's after V. For, well, duh reasons. Also, Uzi's looking for Pepe Sylvia. Also, Liam Vickers is the person who created and does everything for the show. I probably forgot. I did forget last time. Final body count? 14. This is essentially the proper start to the series. The horror aspects of what exactly is real are done incredibly well. You really feel for Uzi questioning what exactly is going on, and wanting to do more, but also not knowing what's going on. It sets up a lot with Absolute Solver and what's up with Doll, and what's the deal with Tessa and the drone she brought with the other three, with just enough comedic relief. Also, the animation is really good. Overall, 10 out of 10. Make sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button for the rest of the series.